Where does Nuff Said begin? Where his career began at?
Man, it's crazy. Like I always tell people who ask me that question, this is a pretty good damn question, that I owe my shit to Shaka and Crime Kills, man. Because if it wasn't for Crime Kills talking all that shit, I wouldn't be who I am for real. I would have never gotten the ring. My sole purpose was to support my brother. I knew he was gonna be a problem to the whole, you know, battle arena, the whole environment. And I just happened, once I got in it, and I did that one fight, man, I got bit by the bug. Most people don't know, I actually was battling before I was going on camera. But battling was a little different when I was doing it. So, but that's how I got started, man. Shout out Crime Kills. I don't know what happened to that nigga, but shout out to him. And Shaka for giving me the shot. I had no footage. I came to the pit with no footage, no name, no nothing. And he gave me a shot, and I was able to do what I do now. Man, my hardest battles would have to say Apex definitely. He definitely, that was the toughest to prepare for. What's up? Dang, I'm trying to think. Actually, when I got Young B-More, like Young B-More to me, a lot of people sleep on Young B-More, but he actually got some punches. I'm not gonna say that was hard, but that was some good competition. Like, if I hadn't been on my shit, he'd have probably killed me. Who else I had? It's more. Victory turned out to be tough, but I didn't really, going into the fight, I wasn't worried. Like, he didn't put that pressure on me or nothing. Brisco, you know, Brisco, honestly, a lot of people, you know, probably think because she was a girl I was gonna sleep on her, but I actually wasn't. I saw how she did the boy Wills. Shout out to Wills. Oh, wow, that's probably the last time you hear me say your name, clown. And she came in and did what she was supposed to do, so I'm glad I didn't sleep on her, but I knew she was gonna have some shit being on such a long hiatus in the rap shit. Man.
That was VA versus Maryland.
Again, it's always a good matchup to go against VA. I ain't never mad at a VA matchup for real. Yo, that was a good battle, son. I know a lot of people probably want to know what was my take on it, you know, actually being in it. And what I was feeling, because that battle, honestly, though, I felt like it was the foundation for intergender battles. It was something new. I'm not saying it's never been done, but now, you know, the pit is actually making it, like, normal. It's not like, it shouldn't be so taboo. It shouldn't be like, oh, shit, you know, a nigga battling a chick. It's MC against MC, and that fight was definitely intense and worth all the hype behind it. Going into the fight, like I said, prepping, it was a little difficult prepping for Brisco. I didn't know what shape Brisco was in. All I had to go off of was her Wills battle, and she clearly bodied that nigga. I don't even know if they was like supposed to battle, or Mount was just like, yo, y'all two want to battle, you got some rounds, go. But I just had to go as hard as I could, man. Going into the fight, Brisco tried to motherfucking kill me in the intro. I was like, oh shit.
Hey, yo, I'm BRI$CO. I body niggas, not a little bit, but I slaughter niggas. Drove all the way from VA to B-More to show y'all I go harder, niggas. So after this, Nuff Said, I'm charging niggas.
Because you're a female, like that's probably one of the reasons why a lot of guys didn't want to battle you, or
yeah, I mean,
want to lose.
I'm team. You know what I mean, kill the gender bias thing. Like I'm against all that shit. Like for real, I feel like if you got bars, you got bars. Whether you're a nigga or you a bitch, it don't make a difference. You know what I mean? And they kind of separate that shit. Like they want the girls to battle the girls and the niggas to battle the niggas. But you know what I mean? Out here, bitches won't even battling. So it won't like it was none around for to even get it in with or to debate whether I would want to or not. You know what I mean? So I wanted a nigga anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Give me some real competition. Like, let me battle with the rap, man. Segregating battle rap. Females a little bit different, and it's harder to kind of find it unless that was the purpose of traveling and going out of town. But I really ain't have a female per se that I wanted to battle in the pit. So, you know what I mean? Why not a nigga? Why not your top niggas?
Okay. The battle with Nuff Said that you recently did, there's a lot of controversy going on behind that battle. A whole lot. I'm not really too in depth with what was going on, so that's why I'm, you know, here to do the interview with you. But I heard there was some situations on the page, people getting kicked off of the page, people being biased. I mean, it was just a lot of situations. And what situations do you feel like need to be addressed when it comes to those?
I mean, for real, a lot. I feel like, you know what I mean, all's fair in love and battle rap, for real. Like, I ain't really tripping off of too much that's going on, for real. I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just growing pains. You know what I mean? Maybe we just getting to know each other and trying to see what we can put together as far as, you know what I mean, us and them, or us as a whole, for real. But it's been addressed, and we see eye to eye, and I ain't tripping off of nothing. You know what I mean? I just feel like, you know what I mean, if you're gonna critique me or you gonna say certain things about me, that's fine. You know what I mean? But don't disrespect me as a person and me as an artist, because, you know what I mean, that's not what we here for. That's not what it's about. Like, it's a lot of garbage ass niggas out here. It's getting away with murder out here, and y'all acting like these niggas. Y'all acting like these niggas is just cause they niggas. Fuck them. You know what I mean? That's how I feel about that shit. Like, niggas gotta get their shit, they gotta get their shit together, their attitude right, their ego together, for us to be able to work together. That's how I feel. You know what I mean? I check everything for it.
Do you feel like it's a different vibe, like battling in VA versus battling in Baltimore, like as far as the crowd and everything?
I don't know, I feel like when you go out of town, man, you can't just go out there all willy-nilly. You gotta bring your own fan base with you, man. You gotta travel with your own squad. And we rode up there pretty deep, so, you know what I mean, I ain't tripping off or nothing. But I feel a certain love that they have for, you know what I mean, you can't really deny good shit, you know what I mean?
Who won that battle?
I'd be wrong if I said I won 3-0, right? I feel like, for real, I got mad respect for the fact that motherfuckers felt like it was debatable. And that's enough for me on a lot of levels. But if I had to give my honest opinion, and I don't watch the battle like 30 times, like I watch it a couple times every day. If I had to give my honest opinion, man, I won that battle. And I didn't edge that battle. I won that battle. At least 2-0. I mean, 2-1. At least. I mean, I ain't taking nothing from Nuff. If you ask me, it was his best performance yet. And that's
debatable, but me as a fighter, I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay, what was the ratio of was it 2-3? I mean 2-1, 3-0. How do you feel? Everybody entitled to their own opinion, so
right.
How do you feel?
You right. I mean, I'm fine with the 2-1. I think it depends on preference, and me, because of the type of fighter I am, I portray what I like. So if it's bars, if you want to call it bars, or just lyrical creativity, you know, I'm gonna say me, Bria, because I feel like creatively wise, you know, there was a lot. And for my third round, man, I know I sped through it. That's on me. But really, if you can, watch it again, man, and really listen to what I'm saying, because I gave a lot of straight bucks. I was hitting the fuck out of Brisco. I just fucking rushed it. So I mean, whether you get it or you don't, you know, again, IMO, but
the hardest bars that you said in that battle, what would it have to be if you had to pick?
Hardest one or hardest period?
I want to say for that battle, what you want to do, a round or do you want to do a line?
Shit. Damn. I rocked with my whole third round, like, so the shit that it hit, I didn't really think was gonna hit like it was. So for me, my third round, I gave you the Karate Kid scheme. And not only did I give you the Karate Kid scheme for people who didn't know who Daniel Caruso was, I'm an 80s baby. So the original Karate Kid, that was Daniel Caruso. But for all you young bucks, all you know is Jaden Smith. I even flipped it for you to get the line still. So I felt like that was my most creative shit, and I fucked with that just for the fact that I was able to do that, you know. Will wasn't around because I played on Will's son, Will Wilson, shout out. That was my hardest shit. I felt like that was my hardest shit. And then my second, or it could go either way, was probably the line where, you know, I name dropped my brother. My brother, when he battled Daylight, you know, one of his hardest lines was forward his calls. And I think I hit her with some shit like zone forward calls till that line she called with flat. But me, I'll crack a screen that she lost the app. After I'm done with the apple, I'ma toss the Mac, leaving outer space like when Mars attack and get that star 6 out that 9, but I ain't calling back. Boss, man, I don't know, y'all didn't get that. I don't know, man. I didn't hear no reaction on the tape.
And that's crazy. Like, I mean, he brought it for me. And I had a fucking ball. Shout out to Nuff Said. But, I mean, if you ask me, I won that shit. 2-1.
Okay. A lot of people been asking me, you know, as far as the round breakdowns, when you saying you won 2-1, which rounds do you feel like you won?
I mean, for real, I think it depends on how you feel about what was going on for real. Like, you had to really know what I was talking about. You know what I mean? You had to really know that there was a lot of a lot of Facebook conversations before, you know what I mean, the battle that led up to this, and a lot of the comments that were made in the battle would be, it was a reason for them. You feel me? Like, it won't for nothing. So you had to know what was really going on. But I feel like as far as round breakdown, Nuff first was hot, yo. You know what I mean? It was real official. I feel like that that rib line was way official. If I had to pick which rounds I give myself, I say my second and third. You know what I mean? And I slipped in the third, and it was minor, but I still feel like I edged Nuff in my third because Nuff rushed his third, and it was Nuff hot, yo. I just don't feel like it was enough. I just don't feel like it was enough. His whole second was, you know what I mean, about me and cakes, and
it wasn't about you and cakes.
It was about cakes. Shout out to Cakes, yo. Fuck with Cakes. I mean, it is what it is, yo. Like, you can call it a lot of ways. I feel like I edged every round. So, you know what I mean? That's not me being biased or me being anything like that, you know what I mean? I'm young into this battle rap shit. And, you know, they said they ain't seen me in 3 years and 3 months and all that shit. Came out main event, man. I do my thing. Believe that, yo. 3,000 views. Shout out to all the viewers. I'd take a battle. I'd definitely take a battle. I don't know who yet. And I ain't really tripping, like, I ain't on no, I'm too good for any battle, for real type shit. But I feel like my next battle gonna have to be a challenge for me. It's gonna have to be a step up. You know what I mean? Every time you do something, you're supposed to progress. And I don't feel like me battling just anybody is where it's at. You know what I mean? Shout out to Queen of the Ring. I had a few offers, but nothing yet that I felt like was my speed for real. But yeah, I'm definitely open for any battles, and I'm willing. You know what I mean? I hope somebody put some money up.
If you had to pick, like, out of the rounds, like, one of the hottest lines you said that you felt like was one of the hardest bars or, you know, schemes that you put together, what would you have to pick? What was it?
If I had to say what was the hottest bars, damn.
I like the baby whiskey. I like that shit.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, you know what I mean, for the most part, they like when you cut up for real. So a lot of people would say that the baby boy scheme, you know what I mean? I told you was gonna miss me. It was hot to me, but if I had to say my favorite, it'd probably be somewhere in my third when I really let them know that. You know what I mean? I don't know when female battle rap became some dyke shit. Like, these hoes just woke up one day and was like, I ain't fucking with niggas no more. I'm team pussy for life shit. That's like a weed smoking nigga waking up like, I ain't getting high enough no more. I'm gonna fuck with that white shit. You know, that hard candy. That flame train, that I can't sleep, that up all night shit. You know what I mean? For real, that hood shit set it off for me. Like, I talk that real shit all day, so that real shit be what really get me, you know what I mean? I don't put a whole bunch of punchlines about movie clips or songs or different things that I heard. Most of my shit is just original creativity, like some shit that I feel like on my day-to-day, you know what I mean, shit. So that's the shit that sparked my interest, but I cut a fool when I can, though, for real.
Okay, a lot of people want to know, like, Brisco in the ring, you look so comfortable in that ring compared to some guys that get in there and they choking up and all nervous and they, you know, their performance is subpar. Like, how do you go about reaching that status that you at right now?
I don't know, like, for real, like, when it comes to this music, for real, I be really wanting a audience. So if I get one and I feel like just one of y'all feel me, man, I'm gonna rock out. Like, and I mean, I've been doing this shit for a long time, yo. I battle rap in school. I was the shit in high school when it comes to this rap shit. Like, I ain't just start this shit the other day, man. And I mean, I'm 25 and I do this shit, yo. I got at least, you know what I mean, 12 strong years, like, of me being committed to this music shit, like, just on different levels. And who knew should have turned like this on this level. So, you know what I mean, I really feel like when it comes to that delivery part and you getting off like that shit's something natural, man. It's gotta be in you. You gotta snap the fuck off, yo. Let the people know what you're talking about.
Any last remarks that you gotta say to the people that you've been holding in or anything like that?
Nah, man, I keep it cool, yo. I ain't tripping off of nobody, you know what I mean? I appreciate all the love. Shout out to everybody who supported me, yo. Shout out to all my new fans. Shout out to all my new haters. You know what I mean? It's official. I got some shit coming. Y'all niggas stay tuned. Follow me on Twitter. Hard Candy, Brisco. You know what I mean? Fuck with us. YouTube. Hard Candy. We everywhere. We in your city. Shout out to everybody, man. We doing this shit. Like, I want to give a personal shout out to, you know what I mean, Golden Key, who do his motherfucking thing on the video. You already. Shout out to the nigga who said that roller rope man shit. Shout out to that nigga twice. These niggas is lost, man. We do this.
That's what it is.